Hello and welcome to Tarot Speaks. This is your September 2018 random reading for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So, water signs, you have the Lovers as your overall energy. This is about having choices in love, having choices in terms of connections, partnerships. This could be family. This could be contracts. This can be just choices in relationship options. So, in your thoughts, what you're thinking about when it comes in terms to the options you have in love or any other aspect of your life during the month of September, we have the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. So during the month of September, you may be a little not necessarily guarded, but protecting your happiness, because you may have gained some clarity on some issues during the month of September, or you may gain some more clarity moving forward in the month of September. So, Seven of Wands, standing up for yourself against the naysayers, against those who oppose your goals, your dreams, your happiness, the things that you want. Ten of Cups. This represents your emotional fulfillment at home, with family, with yourself. Having your cup being filled and being emotionally stable. The Ace of Swords, we're talking about gaining some clarity, gaining information, cutting down to the truth of a situation. So you may be reevaluating partnerships, reevaluating what makes you truly happy during the month of September, and actually standing up for what will make you happy and cutting out those things that no longer serve you. So the issue for the month of September is the World and the King of Swords. The issue at hand is you ending some cycles using logic, not so much your emotions this month. Really coming from a place of logic, thinking about situations before getting into them, cutting out situations that no longer serve you, protecting your heart, protecting yourself during the month of September, maybe ending that cycle of protecting yourself, maybe ending that cycle of being too logical about a situation as well. Just depends on your situation and what you're trying to accomplish. The obstacle, we have the Four of Cups and the King of Wands. So you may be taking some opportunities for granted for the month of September, not accepting any new offers, or maybe this is something that someone is doing with you. With the King of Wands being here, this is Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius energy. We're talking about having determination and passion, knowing what it is that you want moving forward, the drive to do so. But maybe you or this partner, or you and a particular individual, may not be a fire sign, is holding back or not accepting any offers during this time. Maybe they're too focused on the past, or just a little discontented with the way things are as they stand today, or in your current moment. The advice, we have the Queen of Wands and the Emperor. Now, the Queen of Wands is about, again, determination, knowing what it is that you want. The Queen of Wands knows what she wants. She knows what direction she wants to take things. And we have the Emperor. He is in control of his empire. He brings things to order. So the advice here is, when choosing a direction for the month of September, whether this is in relationship, in terms of family, jobs, or what have you, these two cards together are saying bring some order to the determination that you have. Doing things in a particular order will allow you to gain some sort of stability, be able to be in control of how things progress, and making sure those things progress in a matter where they are emotionally fulfilling for you. Like I said, you're cutting out anything that isn't emotional that isn't emotionally fulfilling, and you're protecting yourself against the naysayers, against the situations that don't line up with your happiness. If you follow this advice, being determined to put things in order, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, and the Two of Cups. So if you're making choices in relationships, partnerships, or contracts, whatever it may be, things can turn in your favor, and you can protect that happiness and come into union with those who you deem able to bring you that source of happiness. And as well, if you've been in a situation where you felt so defensive, or you felt very defensive, or you had to defend yourself a lot, or you had to stand up for yourself, or you had to cut out situations, and it's like pruning. You've been pruning your life from situations and people. Things will begin to turn into your favor, and that happiness you seek will be there. And the partnerships that you want to have, the connections that you really want, that will be from that will be emotionally fulfilling, will come together. Those people will bring in exactly what you're giving out. So when I say about bringing order and determination to a situation, if you know what it is that you want, make those plans necessary to bring in your sense of stability on your own first, because the Queen of Wands first has her affairs in order, because she's determined to go after the things she is passionate about. The Emperor is a fire sign as well. He is an Aries, so he also has a lot of passion, determination, and drive. He also protects his kingdom, so it's like protecting that sense of happiness that you have gained thus far after going through a lot of standing up for yourself. So standing up for yourself may have been not inviting another person in, cutting some people out, but then seeing yourself going in a different direction. If you are female, you may have a choice in two males, air signs or fire signs, or any sign. If you are male, you may not be accepting any offers. You may be cutting off a situation. You may be very determined to gain your stability first, because you're clear on what will make you happy moving forward. So the Two of Cups for the males can be a relationship, but also a relationship with yourself, that to where you bring order to your own life so that things can turn into your favor. It's like preparing yourself to have something to bring to the table, so to speak. But you've gained some clarity on what would make you happy and what you have to defend yourself against in terms of your happiness. But the Lovers here is indicating needing to make a choice to do so. So we're going to put some clarifiers with the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. What are the messages? Because we're standing up for what will make us happy, what will give us that sense of fulfillment. We have the Ace of Swords. I looked at the Ace of Swords. We have the Two of Pentacles. Bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, and exceptional talent for multitasking. So again, we're talking about making decisions, gaining some clarity on some things, and making decisions on what to cut out in terms of our happiness. What will make us happy? What will make us fulfilled emotionally? What will bring that sense of emotional fulfillment? Whether it's you getting your finances in order, which I don't see any pentacles, but the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so getting your finances in order, getting your thoughts in order, getting your projects in order, getting your home in order, your emotions, yourself. With the World card and the King of Swords, we have Queen of Summer. Listen to your heart. Intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others, perhaps too much, using logic in terms of what emotions to cut off. I feel it's like you may have emotions for a particular individual or situation, and you needing to end a certain cycle of taking care of other people too much. So you have to cut out certain parts of yourself where you're too compassionate towards someone. So you have to think more logically about how much compassion to give or not to give in a certain situation. In terms of the King of Wands and the Four of Cups, talking about holding back and not accepting any new offers, but being determined. Or we're talking about not accepting an offer from a fire sign. So with that, we have Seven of Winter. This is the Seven of Swords. There is a better choice. Not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. So maybe you're holding back your emotions from this particular individual and you're not seeing the truth of a certain situation. You're not seeing the part you play in this situation. Or maybe this other person isn't seeing the part they play and you not accepting their offer. So now we have the Queen of Wands and the Emperor, having a sense of direction, regaining control over our empire, really being told to bring things into proper order during the month of September 2018. With that, we have Prince of Autumn. This is the Page of Pentacles. Cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. So you're being asked to take on a new beginning with kindness. So if this means severing ties with an individual, doing it with kindness and starting on your new journey. Or if this is starting a new journey with an individual, still using that sense of kindness, being dependable. Yeah, being dependable, being protective. Someone may be protective over you or protective over a certain situation. Whatever the situation is, they're saying that there's wise action that needs to be taken. If you take the wise action of regaining control over situations and putting things in order and being determined to do so, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, and the Two of Cups. As I said, things turning in your favor, you being able to protect your happiness and come together with those in which you want to align with in terms of contracts, in terms of relationships, in terms of any area of your life during the month of September. And you can achieve this happiness as you begin to bring order and structure to a situation and understand the details of how that can come about. With that, we have the Four of Winter. This is the Four of Swords. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep, or a vacation. So, as I said, once you make a choice to put things in order, which is the advice, put things in order, know what it is that you want to do, know what new projects you want to start, make those plans, look at the details of a situation. Once you begin to do that and you get things in order and you know where things are going and how you're going to go about them, you will be able to also take a break from those past situations where you had to defend yourself and stand up for yourself against situations that didn't serve you because you cut them out. You've ended that cycle of taking care of other people more than you take care of yourself. Really wanting that reciprocity. I get the Six of Pentacles feeling with that. The Four of Cups and the King of Wands, like I said, either you're holding back accepting an offer, or someone is holding back accepting an offer from you because they feel like it's a better choice, or you feel like there's a better choice. You don't, or maybe you're not seeing the situation for what it is, or they're not seeing the situation for what it is in terms of why you're not accepting an offer. So at the bottom of the deck with the Two of, or the Lovers, making a choice in terms of relationships, we have find or be a mentor, take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. So this is a time of reflection on what choice to make, what steps you need to take in order to come to a place where we can be at rest, we can be at peace after going through maybe some deceptive situations where you had to juggle multiple priorities, taking care of other people instead of taking care of yourself. Needing to see how you can delegate tasks to others is the advice as well, so that you can be able to rest and recuperate or rejuvenate yourself in terms of your emotions, your mental health, your physical health, and turn things in your direction so that you'll be able to better handle the road ahead. And so we have peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. So yes, we're trying to come to a place of peace, a place where we've set things in motion that will make our journey moving forward a little bit easier, a little less hectic, where we have to defend ourselves all the time, because now we have some sort of clarity as to what we want to connect with, who we want to connect with, what's a better choice for us, what's the better choice that will bring peace, how we can better take care of ourselves versus being so wrapped up in taking care of others, making that choice to go within ourselves. Evaluate what will bring that Ten of Cups feeling. What is it that you're juggling that you need to cut out, and stand firm on that decision. So at the bottom of the deck, we have cause and effect. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. So yes, like I said, you're thinking about how much you've had to defend yourself or defend your happiness, and you're gaining some clarity on how you can cut out situations where you don't have to defend yourself so much. You don't have to juggle multiple situations or priorities. You can have a happier lifestyle by cutting certain things out, getting clear on what's your responsibility versus what somebody else's responsibilities are, delegating some tasks so that way you can get that proper rest necessary because you've put things in order. So I hope these messages were helpful to you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below. Let me know how these videos are resonating for you. And if you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box. Thank you so much for my new and my old subscribers. And until next time.